Teddy Roosevelt. What are you doing here?
Well, George W., I am here to help you.
What are you here to help me with?
Well, you have been having pain in your back and side and you have had gross hematuria.
Well, gosh, you were right. My side and back has been hurting and I do have a lot of blood in my urine. What am I supposed to do about that?
Well, back in my day, this fellow named Thomas Edison invented fluoroscopy. This allows the surgeon to view your anatomy in a live picture.
I've heard of that, Teddy. It is amazing. How will this help me?
I had the same symptoms when I was President of the United States of America. I saw a doctor and they had me get a procedure called a retrograde pyelogram.
I am familiar with fluoroscopy, but have not heard of that exam. Can you tell me about it?
Retrograde pyelogram is a urologic procedure where the surgeon injects contrast into the ureter in order to visualize the ureter and kidneys. This is to check for obstructions, which could be kidney stones, and those usually cause a lot of pain in your back and side.
How is that contrast injected into my ureters?
This procedure requires a sterile environment in an operating room. A lubricated small tube, called a catheter, is inserted into the urethra to inject contrast and illuminate the ureter and renal pelvis. The procedure is usually done under anesthesia. This would be an ideal procedure for you because of your allergy to the IV contrast material.
Wow, Teddy, how do you know all this about me? What would I have to do to get this procedure, Teddy?
Well, when I got mine, back in 1904, I had to be on a liquid diet the day before, and I also took a mild laxative to ensure that my bowels were cleaned out so that my urologic anatomy could be clearly seen. You should not eat anything after midnight on the day of your procedure. In this day and age, there is a lighted tube with camera called a cystoscope that is inserted into the urethra, and then the catheter is inserted through the cystoscope to the ureter.
Are there any risks with this procedure, Teddy?
George W., I'd be lying if I said there were not. I'm as honest as Abe, so yes, there are some risks. Possible risks include sepsis, urinary tract infection, bladder perforation, hemorrhage, nausea, and vomiting.
Do I have to have any x-rays at all with this procedure?
The only x-ray is the scout film, George. That is the film that the radiologic technologists will take to view your anatomy and make sure that you took the appropriate prep.
Well, Teddy, I am not sure how you know all this information about me and about radiography, and I think I'll double-check with my doctor since you died in 1990.
I know, George, this dream probably comes off a little creepy, but I came to you to help you realize the importance of your health. You should schedule an appointment with your doctors ASAP.
Thank you, Teddy Roosevelt. I will do that today.